This is Riptide, Percy Jackson's famous pen that is also a sword. You can actually write with it, and it does actually go from a pen-like form factor to a sword. In Percy Jackson lore, Riptide is a magical Greek weapon that appears as a simple pen when capped. When uncapped, transforms into a celestial bronze short sword that's effective against monsters. Growing up, I was a huge Percy Jackson fan, reading literally all the books and watching all the movies. With the new TV show, it made me want to tackle an old project idea, Riptide. I finished this back in college, but only just got around to putting together all the footage. I had 3 goals for this project: a pen-like form factor, the sword extending out of nowhere, and to be able to actually write with it. I knew that with telescoping blades of plastic, we'd be able to create that extending sword effect pretty easily. And I figured that if we had a hole at the very tip of the blade, we could use one of those pen ink refills to have a working pen. With that idea, I started on the CAD. By the way, if you want to make one for yourself, 3D files, material links, and instructions for this project are free for the first 48 hours of this YouTube video being live. After that, only HeroTech members on our website or Patreon have access. Link in the description below. With the CAD done, it was time to print and test fit the parts. I had to adjust the tolerances a lot to get these parts to print and fit together correctly. After getting the tolerances close, I wanted to choose the right filament for the celestial bronze blade. Some special gold filament, bronze gold. Trying to emulate the kind of celestial bronze that we see in the movies. Eventually choosing this one that I thought matched pretty well with what we were looking for. Yeah, that's a beautiful gold. Nice. Things were starting to fit, but I realized the form factor was too thick. And honestly, I think they're still a little bit wide, or a little bit thick, too thick. I just printed a test piece of the thinnest part, printed much thinner at 70% width. And it actually came out really, really nicely. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try scaling the whole thing down in width, trying to print it thinner and make it look a bit more like a pen. Let's try it. After confirming the thinner size would work as expected, that is coming out so nicely, I started printing and putting together the thinner pen. Things were coming together. Finally, Riptide was put together, working, and ready to be put to the test. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.